Hi, my name is Dennis. Sorry. It's okay if you laugh. Some people get uncomfortable around me. But I have a story to tell you tonight about a very special person who changed my life. I will never forget the day we met. I was walking down the hallway at school, and I dropped my books. That may not seem like a big deal to you, but for me, it's like a major production just to try and bend over and pick something up. Everyone in the hallway just kept walking by me, and I was standing there just staring at my books. Actually, I was wishing that Master Yoda had taught me the Force, and I could just pull my books up to me, you know. But then this really pretty blonde girl walked up, and she said, "Hi, can I help you?" And so I was like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So she picked up all my books, and then she said, "Hi, my name is Stacy." I said, "Hey, I'm Dennis." She said, "Do you mind if I carry your books to your class?" And so I was like, oh, yeah. I knew you knew what I was talking about. By the time we made it all the way to my class, I think I knew everything there was to know about her because she just kept talking and talking. But then we made it to my classroom. She put my books on my desk, and she just turned around to walk out. So I was thinking to myself, well, good for you, Missy. You did your good deed for the week. But then she stopped. She turned around and she said, "Hey, Dennis, I've got a great idea. Tomorrow night, me and some of my friends are going roller skating. How about you come with us?" And I said, "Well, you know, I don't do so well on wheels." She just laughed and said, "It's okay. I will help you." So I said, okay. The next night, Stacy and her mom picked me up at my house. And I can't believe I actually found myself at a roller skating rink with Stacy and all her friends. I don't know who was most scared, me or the man I handed my money to and said, "Size 12, please." Stacy helped me put on my skates, and then I just sat on the side and watched everybody skate. But it felt great just to be a part of a group, you know. And then Stacy skated over to me and she said, "Hey, Dennis, come skating." I said, No, it's okay. I'm cool. She said, "No, Dennis, I'm serious. Come on." I said, "No, Stacy, I'm serious. She said, "Come on, Dennis. I will help you." So I said, okay. And Stacy helped me out onto the skating rink. And this leg went that way, and this leg went that way. Everybody was just staring at me. I just looked around and said, "It's okay, everybody. I'm a professional skater. Just keep moving." With Stacy's help, I actually made it all the way around the skating rink twice. It was awesome. That night, Stacy was dropping me off at my house, and she said, "Hey, Dennis, I've got another great idea. Tomorrow, my family is having a cookout and going swimming. Why don't you join us?" And I said, "Well, you know, I don't do so well in the water either." She said, "It's okay, Dennis. I will help you." So I said, all right. The next afternoon, my mom dropped me off at Stacy's house. And it felt so great just to lay on the lounge chair, feel the warm sun on my body. And Stacy was in the pool. She said, "Dennis, come on swimming." I said, No, it's okay. I'm good, thanks. She said, "Come on, Dennis, I'll help you." So I said, okay. Stacy helped me into the shallow end of her pool. And so I was just standing in the pool going, "Wee, I'm swimming." Stacy just laughed and said, "Dennis, the shallow end is no fun. Come on out in the deep end." I said, "No way, I am not going into the deep water." She said, "It's okay, Dennis, I will." And I said, I know, you will help me." But she did. She just held her arms out and she let me float on the water. It was the most amazing feeling. After we were swimming, we were eating hamburgers and talking. Stacy was telling me all about the plans she had for her life and all of her dreams. And then in the middle of a sentence, she just stopped talking. She said, "Hey, Dennis, what are your dreams?" I said, "No, I really don't have any dreams." She said, "Sure you do, Dennis. Everybody's got dreams." "No, not me." And she just kept asking and asking. She was so persistent. I got so frustrated with her. So finally, I said, "Okay, Stacy, you want to know my dreams? I will tell you my dreams." I said, "In my dream, this leg is straight and my hip is in place and I can walk and run and jump just like everybody else. And in my dream, my hands are not crippled and I can go to school like everybody else without anybody looking at me and making fun of me. And in my dream, I don't have to wear these thick glasses. And my mouth is normal, just like everybody else's. And when I open my mouth to speak, no one turns around to look to see who it is or laughs at me. And in my dream, when I wake up in the morning and look in the mirror, I don't hate who I see." And then I realize it's just a dream. We sat there in silence for a while, kind of like this. I will never forget what Stacy said to me. She said, "Dennis, that is the stupidest dream I ever heard." I said, "Wow, you sure really know how to make a crippled guy feel good about himself." She said, "No, Dennis, you don't get it. You are fearfully and wonderfully made." I said, "No, Stacy, you don't get it. I'm a joke is what I am." She just shook her head. She took my hands in her hands. She looked at me. She said, "Dennis, we all have handicaps. Yours are just easier to see. You are too busy, focused on the outside, but you need to realize that God does not look as man looks. For man looks on the outward appearance, but God looks upon the heart. Amen. And Dennis, you've got a great heart." That day was the beginning of really big changes in my life. I started going to church with Stacy, and that's where I learned why she is the way she is. Because of all the people who love her and taught her and helped her overcome her handicaps. I am here tonight to tell each of you, you are God's original masterpiece. And you might not feel like it. And you might say, "Dennis, you don't know anything about me. You don't know what my handicaps are." And I would say, You're right. I don't. But God does. And God is saying to you tonight, I will help you.